It's the MeTooMusic Show. Said we're playing music and we talk about it. It's the MeTooMusic Show. Said we're playing music and we talk about it. It's the MeTooMusic Show. I like it. Said we're playing music and we talk about it. It's the MeTooMusic Show. I like that. Said we're playing music and we talk about it. It's the MeTooMusic Show.
Yo. What's happening, everybody? Family, I see a few people here joining us. Y'all speak to us. Let us know that you're here. We're doing a pop-up show. Just a all of a sudden pop-up, just coming here in your living room, in your cell phone, in your car, wherever. And I got a special guest here today. Look at this dude sitting right here next to me. Looking like Reverend Aura Kelly. Arva.
Let me unbutton the top. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. We got the one and only, y'all, Jesse Williams in the building.
What's up, everybody?
Turn you up some more. Say something.
What's up, everybody?
There you go. Y'all, we're going to stand here. We're going to talk to Jesse. We're going to talk about this live recording he has coming up next weekend. So, y'all, please do me a favor real quick and share the show for me. Share this show. This is just a pop-up live show. We're going to sit here. We're going to talk to Jesse. Lady Angela R. Davenport says, hey, Jesse.
Hey, Miss Davenport.
Look at Ramar Bishop. That's number one right there. Pastor Kimberly Applewhite, good afternoon. Y'all, share the show. Just do me a favor, just real quick. Hit the share button. Let the folk know we're here. We know a lot of people, this is Saturday afternoon. They out shopping and doing that. A lot of people will catch it on the replay. But we want everybody to know what's happening with Jesse, with Total Praise, and with everything that's going on. So we're going to play some music real quick as y'all share the show and people start joining us.
It's time to pick them up and put them down right here on the MeTooMusic Show.
Oh, yeah. It's my jam, y'all. All that I need. Yep.
Just have faith and be.
Y'all hit that share button for me. Hit that share button for me.
All that I need, He will supply.
Miss Maxine Gibson, good afternoon.
God is able. God is able to do whatever I need. Just have faith. Just have faith and be. All that I need.
Donald Rice, what up, Donnie?
Yeah.
Yes, I shall have all that I need. Oh, I shall have
All that I need. Oh, yeah.
Yes, I shall have all that I need. I may not see, but I believe it.
Oh, yeah. Put them hands together. Put your hands together on your phone and click share. Let the world know we're here talking to Jesse.
Yes, sir.
Come on, Pastor Michael Levin. Come on and help me sing it. I will have all that I need. You better believe it that you will have all that you need. I'll have all that I need. Speak it over your life and I will have.
Oh, that's Marcus all day. Oh, yeah.
Supply.
Yes, sir. That will.
All that I need. Oh, all that I need. All that I need. All that I need. God will supply. All that I have. Everything I need. Everything.
Nephew, Josh Brown, I'm killing, huh?
I've got my healing.
I get my healing. Yes, sir, Doc.
Josh Brown, the producer.
All that I need. God will supply.
Here we go. Sir Marshall, good afternoon. There it is. That's what I was waiting on. Here we go.
Everything I need, everything I want, everything I
Yep.
need, everything I want.
Yep.
Put your hands together. Everything I want is in my reach.
Teresa French.
Teresa.
Everything he promised me, everything you need.
Teresa and Betsy got that group called Dissonant. Y'all look out for their single. I'm going to produce that single one day.
Yes.
Dissonant in the building. We got one half of Dissonant in the building.
No need to cry. The Lord our
Benjamin Tanner.
has never failed us.
Rufus.
Miss Yolanda making noise. Oh, Teresa said I'm in the group now. Oh, yeah. I feel this thing.
Time to rejoice. God's gonna give you what you need. Praise Him for what you need right now.
I feel something up in this place today. Hey.
Hiya, hiya.
Everything you need, God's got it, and He wants you to have it.
Oh, man, that is all that I need by my boy, my brother, my little cousin, my nephew, my uncle, my granddaddy. All of those things. The
Man.
deacon, the elder, Arthur Kelly. Looking like R. Kelly up here.
Man, this is...
Y'all welcome to the show again. My boy, Jesse. I'm about to say Prather. Jesse Williams, y'all.
Although Jesse Prather is my brother as well. He's in the fold with us. What's up, everybody? I'm excited, Pastor Two, that you have me join you today. I'm
Man.
excited for what's happening.
Man, let me ask you this question. So, of course, we know you wrote All That I Need. We already know. We know it when we hear it. What's the first song you ever wrote in life? And let me stop the track. Sample it for us. How did it go?
First song I ever wrote, I'll never forget. My mother had put me down for bed. I don't even know how old I was, but I do remember the song. And I took the prayer, "Now lay me down to sleep," and I put a melody to it.
Was it here?
I just said, no, it wasn't that. It just said, "Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I should die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take."
Wow. And you remember it.
Yeah.
Wow. How old were you?
I don't know, man, but listen, I was young. I was in elementary school.
Now I lay me down to sleep. Make you want to lift your hands.
Uh-huh.
I pray the Lord my soul to keep.
Oh, yeah.
And if I die before I wake,
Oh, yeah.
I pray the Lord my soul to take.
That's it.
My soul to take.
My soul to take.
Yeah, there it is.
My soul to take. Yeah.
Yeah, my soul to take. My soul to take.
My soul to take. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all. I'm sitting here with Jesse Williams. Jesse Williams. Man, tell us, what is your songwriting process like? Like, what happens? What goes on? Is it the same every time?
No.
Tell me about it. Talk about it.
Majority of the time when I write, it's amazing because God just catches me while I'm doing something. I'm always doing something, whether I'm at work. A lot of songs come when I'm at work. A lot of songs come
So
when
how does that work? Do you walk away? Do you are you one that sings on the phone, or do you remember 'em?
Oh, listen, I've had jobs where I'll never forget. I'll tell you this one. I worked at Amazon, and we could not pull our phones out. And I'll never forget, it was a song that God, and I don't remember which one, but God had put this song in me, and I was just like, doggone it, I can't. And the clearest day I heard, "Sing it until your break." And I literally had to sing it until my break. And but now I'm at a company where I do take that phone out quite often and be like, la, 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 until I get home or until he give me something else. But the process, to answer your question, it normally comes piece by piece. If it's something that I'm just going to say that's urgent, that needs to get out, got to give it to me all at once, you know?
Wow. So is it rare that you get it all at once?
Here lately, yes. I kind of feel like I'm kind of like on pause because I got a lot of other songs I need to finish. So it's kind of like, he like, hey, go back and revisit those and finish those until we give you a whole nother one. So, but I'm still writing though.
Paris Drake, good afternoon. Yeah, when you was working at Amazon, but you're an iPhone user, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, see, for Amazon, you can still do it with Alexa. You can set it up to your app. Alexa, record this.
Oh, okay.
But your phone is in your pocket, right?
Yeah.
Man, you could have done that.
Oh man, see, he teaching me.
Yeah,
I'm learning.
You'd probably had everybody else's phones recording too.
Everybody would have had the song.
Yeah, by saying it. Look at Tamika Fogarty watching. You just left. Why you just come back in the room?
Tamika. That's
oh
an amazing
man.
singer.
So, how many churches are you at now?
My home church is Fresh Anointing.
Absolutely.
Prosperity Ministries, Pastor
Michael
Lampkin. Yes, A. Lampkin. I also am Minister of Music at Light of Jericho, Pastor Rogers. And that's it.
So, when you write a song, do you test out your material on them?
No.
Never.
No, that's the weird thing about me. I'm not one of those.
I never did it either, so.
That, yeah,
so I don't know why I'm acting surprised.
No, I'm not one like, oh, I got this song, let me take it to the praise team on the choir.
never do it either.
And let's do it on Sunday.
Me either, ever. I don't know if I've ever done that.
So, yeah.
Wow. So, not even once you've ever done it?
I've done it before. Oh, yeah.
How did it go?
It went up okay.
Let me ask you this. As a songwriter, do you still get nervous when you present it to your group?
Yes and no. And I'm going to tell you why I say yes. The reason why I say yes is because I have asked God to place me on a certain level in songwriting that the integrity is so high, I don't want to just give them anything. So that's the nervousness part about me. I just don't want to feed them anything to distribute to his people. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not nervous because we have built a chemistry within the ministry that they know and trust and understand what God has placed in me. So.
Yeah, I would think I would feel the way you do, but I still get just as nervous. I mean, I'm nervous like it's the first song I ever presented.
Wow.
I'm nervous every time. I think because for me, that's why I'm asking. I love this conversation. For me, songs that I write are so personal. It's like a baby.
Okay.
If I bring my brand new baby in the room and I see somebody pause, kind of like, uh-oh, you know, that baby don't look that cute.
Yeah.
I can read them same faces in a rehearsal.
Yep.
Or if I see that they're not as excited, it's a killer. And all of a sudden I'm defensive and I'm mad. I'm upset.
Oh, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I've been I remember I used to when I first started in my musical career, I had a group. I taught them a song, and I was just really getting into songwriting fluently. And I taught them this song, and they busted out laughing in rehearsal. I would never forget that. But how that song went or goes, I don't know either, because it was never taught.
You never touched it again, huh?
But yeah, man, I mean, and Total Praise, don't get me wrong, Total Praise has been like, now I'm going to tell you the thing about Total Praise. This is going back with the trust thing that we built. A lot of times when I teach new material that I've written to Total Praise, it's without the band. So they have no clue of what to expect. So I have gotten looks, and I'm going to call her out because she's my sister. Teresa, she a good one. Teresa will be like, what is that? But then the good thing about going back to the trust factor that we built, I'll start humming some of the music in the background or tapping a beat or something, and they'll be like, I get it now. Okay, yeah, that's So yeah, that's how.
So you brought up a good point. You said you'll never revisit a song again if, like the one they laughed. Well, you didn't say that you never will. You just said you didn't with that one.
Right.
But has it ever been a song that you taught to one group that didn't quite take to it, but you know deep down inside, no, this is a good song, and you teach it to somebody else only for them to kill it? Have you ever been through that? Tell the secrets. Let's go.
To shock you.
Come on, tell the secrets.
I got 2 songs that happened with.
Crystal, what up, Chrissy, my little sister?
What's up, Crystal? You know the song that Patrick Lundy recorded, Waymaker? I got scolded for that song. And when I first wrote it, and they recorded it just like I first wrote it, they said, somebody told me, you need more. You need more. That's not, come on now, I expect more from you. And I was just like, but it's still, and so I took that away, I walked away, and I went to work, and I was just singing it over and over again. I'm just like, this song is it, and it's for somebody. And here comes Patrick Lundy. I got another song, Total Praise sang.
So wait, before you say that,
Okay.
stay there before, just to piggyback off of what you're saying. The song I wrote for Ray Tina, no matter what you're going through, oh, it is well with my soul. I was told the same thing. You need more with that song. She didn't tell me that.
Right.
Somebody else told me that and told me that song would, St. Louis would never take to this song. They would never accept it, and that they're going to be sitting there like, okay, what's next? And I was glad when it was received like it was. I was like, nah. Because I know what I feel good about.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
And then there's another song called Praise Forever. And I will never forget this. We actually sang that song here at Gateway Area Bible Fellowship
For
Church.
one of Cedric's Super Bowl things or big game concerts.
Yeah. And the choir had just missed it. They had just missed some things.
That night?
Yes. Y'all didn't know.
I'm sure it's on YouTube.
But
I'm going to go find
but
that.
as a songwriter, I know. We ain't never sang that song again. But Bishop Trotter, it's on his CD. It's on his opening. I think, yeah, that's the opening song. It's called Praise Forever on Bishop Larry Trotter's latest CD. So, yeah.
Boo Man. Jeffrey Anton Burke says, man, Waymaker is my jam.
Man.
He says, fire. Lady Monica French Bowling, that's a legend in the building.
Yeah.
And my Aunt Gwen, Miss Gwendolyn Crim, good afternoon. Okay, so has anybody ever come back to you after you presented it? Did somebody from the original group, like Total Praise, for instance, did they come back to you and try to fix it, clean it up after they saw that it really went over well with somebody else?
Well, no, they knew that it was a good song. They never doubted it, but that was just from a song. Remember how you were saying, you could read somebody in a rehearsal and then you just be like, woo, it was your baby. So that was one of them songs I'm jamming in my head and I'm hearing everything and we put it together, but then we had just, it just went down a little bit. Nobody else knew, but I knew as a songwriter. And so, like you said, not to say that it will never be done again or sung again, but Bishop Trotter picked it up and the song went over well. So
yeah, I got several songs like that. B-Fact Restoration looked at me like, you done lost your mind.
Yeah.
And I'll never ever, hey mama, it's the lady Madeline King, she says, hey Jesse.
Hey, how you doing, Mama King?
And I would say, oh no, I'll never ever, I'll never sing this song again. Only for me to introduce it to somebody else.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, that's, oh man. All right, y'all stay tuned, stay locked. We're gonna come back, talk to Jesse. I got a bunch more questions in this little bit of time. Stay tuned, stay locked. Share the show. Let the folk know we're here talking to Jesse Williams from Jesse Williams and Total Praise. It's Betsy's husband, y'all. Catherine Elizabeth
Catherine
Williams. Y'all stay tuned, stay locked. We're gonna be right back after these messages.
MeTooMusic Show.
Hey everybody, this is Tamika Fogey. I'd love for you to pick up my project entitled Always There, featuring Yes, God is Real,
My God is real. For He has won.
the Hallelujah Worship Medley,
One more time, all praises be. Hallelujah.
my title song, Always There,
He's there through your thick and your thin. And my God has proved to be my very best friend. Oh,
and much more. Be sure to get my new project, Always There, available on all digital outlets. Get it now.
God has the enemy.
What's going on the gospel scene in this local area? Well, for more information, check us out here on MeTooMusic Minute. For everything that's happening from concerts to plays to current events, check us out. Be sure to friend us on Facebook, check us out on YouTube, or visit MeTooMusic.com and join our mailing list. Check us out on MeTooMusic Minute.
Skate
King presents Gospel Skate Night. Gospel Skate Night. Gospel Skate Night. On Mondays from 7 to 10 p.m. at Skate King, 2700 Kinlan Avenue, St. Louis, Missouri, 63121. It's for all ages and it's $7 admission. Skate King presents Gospel Skate Night. Gospel Skate Night. Join us.
Hey everybody, it's Christina Bell here.
This is Raytina.
This is Elder Greg Happy Guitar Haynes.
This is your boy Jesse Prathy.
This is Kevin Wiggins.
Daphne Rice Bruce.
What's up, y'all? This is Jay Ross.
This is Pastor Michael Lampkin.
This is Amber Elliott.
This is Marcus Lampkin, Michael Lampkin brother.
This is Jesse Williams.
Hey, it's Chrissy Ransom.
Hey, this is DeAndre Duncan.
Hey, this is Scooter of Phase 2.
This is Pastor Willie D. Brown.
Hey, this is Aaron Frank.
Wake up. This your boy Justin Shaw, and you listening to
MeTooMusic Show.
This is my jam, y'all. Hallelujah by Jesse Williams and Total Praise. Jesse might be saved. He might be saved in real life. Two.
To the one most high, to the one most high, we
Resolve it.
sing hallelujah.
This is a long song, by the way. I'm reminded every time we play it.
To the one most high,
Oh, and your mic is on, just so you know.
Okay.
to the one
The world hears you.
most high, we cry out, Hosanna in the highest.
It is worth it, Teresa.
We sing
Two.
Yes. To the one most high. Come on, lift your hands. Can you sing it with us?
Miss Robin Hamlin, good afternoon. Jennifer Chelly, Candler Chelly.
Jennifer.
Awesome and mighty, yes you are. In the highest. Hosanna. You're so wonderful and mighty.
There we go.
Hosanna.
The elder,
Hallelujah.
Brian Turner. Good afternoon.
Hey, the elder.
There is none like you in all the earth.
Hosanna.
We cry Hosanna forever. Forever.
Bobby Connor, what up, Bobby?
Bobby.
You are holy and you're mighty. We'll sing hallelujah forever. There is none like you in all the earth. We'll sing
Marcus. Get to my favorite part.
He warming it up.
I come to magnify you. Come on, somebody lift your voice. Come on, lift your voice unto the Lord. He deserves the glory.
I got a story about that track too.
Oh yeah, we about to hear that.
The Lord reigns forever, and for that we'll sing hallelujah to his name. There is none like you, O God, in all the earth. Come on, lift up your voice, Zion. Hallelujah.
Here we go.
Hallelujah. Say it. With the presence of the Almighty King. Heaven and earth bow before you. Hallelujah. We adore you. Come on, somebody shout out to the Lord right there. Come on. Wherever you are. Hallelujah. The Alpha and the Omega. The beginning and the end.
Is that Kenyon?
Yeah, I think so.
We lift you high. Somebody say, hallelujah, forever.
That's either him or Lil Michael Raynor.
That is, y'all, Jesse Williams and Total Praise right here on the MeTooMusic Show, the pop-up show featuring our special guest, Jesse. You said you had a story about this track.
Yeah, so we was in rehearsal one day going over their song, and I don't know if, well, I call him Twin for those that don't know. I don't know if Twin hit it by accident, but he hit that track and didn't turn it off, and that's just where the song went.
Pastor Sheldon Johnston, good afternoon. He says, keep up the work, Brother Jesse. God's blessings
Thank
be
you.
upon you and your ministry. Did I speak to Paris Drake? I think I did. Good afternoon, Paris.
Good afternoon,
Good
Paris.
afternoon. So, name some of the artists that you've written for.
Ricky Dillard.
So, of course, the all-time favorite song that everybody sings that a lot of people don't know is a St. Louis song that is your song. And what song is that?
Ricky Dillard, I've got the victory.
There we go.
I've got the victory, yes.
I've got the victory.
Yes, I got it.
Yes, I got it. People don't know. A lot of people don't know. You'll be amazed.
Wow.
People who I know that sing that song in our area don't realize, first of all, that it's a St. Louis song and that it's a Jesse Williams song. If you got it, I got it. Remember that day you called me and said, man, I'm stuck on this part. Lord forgive me, in church. On the Sabbath for most people. Lord forgive me. I'm sorry. I made that up.
Man, listen, this man is crazy. But you know what, you're right. A lot of people really don't know. I actually recently just took on being the musical director for Harris Stowe State University Gospel Choir.
Straight.
And they, just creating some chemistry and character with the choir. I was just asking them some of the songs that they like to listen to. And one young lady said, can you teach us this one song? I said, what's the name of it? She says, it's called I've Got the Victory by Ricky Dillard. And I was just like, wow, on the inside, I'm like, wow. I'm just like, okay. And then someone's like, tell her, you know?
Tell the truth. Were you kind of arrogant about it?
No, absolutely.
Okay. How did you reveal it?
I said, wow, I wrote that song. Absolutely. We can sing it. I wrote it. She was like, what? I said, yeah, I wrote it. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been in some of those situations. I don't know if I was quite so humble.
Oh, man, listen.
Peasant. That belongs to me. Belongs to I.
But
what else? Come on, that was Ricky
Dillard. Kevin Lemons. I have 2 songs on his sophomore project entitled I'll Make It. Michelle Prather led that one. And
dude, I did not know that. Did I know that was your song? Part of me thinks I did know that. Okay, what was the other one?
And then He'll Work It Out, which is Tiffany Boone.
Now that one I definitely knew was yours, but I'm trying to think if I knew that I'll Make It was yours.
Hey, you know what? A lot of people don't really know the history of I've Got the Victory. I wrote I've Got the Victory for St. Stephen Baptist Church in Louisville, Kentucky for their women's choir. They were the first to record it. Then Ashley...
and it's out?
Yes. Then Ashley Lawrence recorded
Brown Lawrence,
it.
her?
Yep. Then she recorded it. Then Ricky recorded it.
Wow.
So, yeah, I've Got the Victory. We've been having victory for a little minute.
Nice little minute. You should have some victory in your bank account.
Hallelujah.
So, what else before I ask this next question? Because that brings up a good point.
And then, of course, you have Bishop Trotter. I cannot forget my family, the Thomas A. Dorsey Convention of Gospel Choirs and Choruses. I wrote something on their project as well. And
what was it?
That was called Rejoice. It was kind of like a praise and worship field. And then also you have Shalom City of Peace here in St. Louis, Missouri. We praise your name.
Yep. We praise your name.
Yep.
Lord, you are great.
Yep.
My jam. Lord, you are wonderful. Is that the right words?
Powerful.
You are mighty.
Hey, don't ever put two in your choir. Just sit them straight to the organ and keyboard.
Your name.
He gonna jack up your music.
Lord, you are great.
Yeah.
Lord, you are wonderful. Powerful.
Powerful.
And you are mighty. That's right, though.
That's right.
Oh, 2 out of 3. I'm doing good. Oh, man, that's the jam right there. Let me see. Paris said that last song was in my heart. Jesse Williams, thank you for it. May it do well. Facebook user, who is that? Janet Love, you laughing at me? I know you're not laughing at me. Jennifer said that's on the St. Louis Area Fellowship as also. We got Lord, You're Great on the St. Louis Area Fellowship. Lord, that's
Pastor Michael's song.
Yours is Great is the Lord. Great
yes.
is the Lord. He can't do anything.
Yes.
Yeah, you got to do that. Okay, so this was my question. Are you one of the writers that you don't care? If it's a good song, whoever will sing it, whoever you can send it to, whoever's asking for music, you'll send it to them? Or are you one of those ones where you keep some songs only for total praise?
Yes, I do only keep some songs for total praise. There are some songs that probably would have been submitted, would have been accepted by some artists, but I definitely keep them for total praise. There's been some songs that, to kind of contradict your question, there's been some songs that I have said I'm going to keep for total praise that I've sent out, and they were rejected. And then it came back like, see, that's just for total praise. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah.
That's funny. Uh-oh, did I lose my live? Hold on, let me see. I know we didn't lose it here. We still up. I just lost it here on this page. Make sure we're still up. We still up? Yep, we're still up. Corey Fuller, afternoon, man.
Corey Fuller.
Good afternoon.
Corey's playing on the project.
Corey is playing on the Okay, tell us. You jumped the gun, but tell us about.
I'm sorry.
No, you good. tell us about who's. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that.
Yeah,
we're gonna get to that because I got some other questions concerning that. Let me see. Jennifer Chandler Kelly says Christina Bell led, and Jennifer Chelly directed. Was that for the National Choir?
Oh, she's talking about
This is the day.
This is the day.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. This is the day that
we got to pull that back out.
Made. I will rejoice. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's a good one. So, are there any songs that we know that you've released under Total Praises banner that you said, I'm not giving that to anybody? What about All That I Need?
All That I Need.
I'll be mad if I hear somebody else sing
was
that.
One, but I did submit that to somebody. I'm gonna leave them nameless. But let me just pause right there. Going through this process, preparing for my own live recording, I had kind of an understanding before about the songwriting submission process. But with me doing it, I understand. You see what I'm saying? Because literally me and Josh Brown set up for not just one day, not for just 8 hours. We set up for a few days, and we just kept going over stuff and taking away stuff and adding stuff and taking away. You know what I'm saying? And some of those songs that we took away were some of the ones I'm like, I know we recorded this. You know? So, yeah.
Shout out to the nephew, Josh Brown. Shout out, is he still here? He's still here because he was joining me singing. So, okay, so you got Loud Productions, LOUD. And let me show y'all how good I am, how great of a reporter I am. That is an acronym. It means lasting impressions, outstanding opportunities, unity enforced, dignity of merit. That is the longest acronym I have ever heard in my life. But now explain Loud Productions. What inspired you to do it? What made you say, okay, I got to do this?
So, me being an artist, I have my hands in multiple things, and I have multiple gifts. I not only have the gift of songwriting and singing, but I do play a few instruments, and I definitely playwright as well.
Jesse used to be a drummer at New Sunny Mountain.
Yeah, I was for a long time.
His granddaddy's church.
Granddaddy, yeah. And so this I set up one day, and I'm just like, how can I come up with something that I will be able to put all of my gifts into and bring some others up as well? And that's where Loud Productions came from. You might say, well, where did Loud come from? Growing up in the church, New Sunny Mount was a church that was loud, quiet, you know, but then the saints got a little older. And Jesse was still loud. And I'll never forget, I don't know who said it, but my grandmother came to me one time and she said, oh, you know you sang. I heard a few people say, oh, Jesse was so loud. He was so loud. But she said, oh, you really sang. And so that's where loud came from. Something needs to be loud to ring out, to let people know that when you come aboard with Loud Productions, that you'll have lasting impressions. You know, that you'll have outstanding opportunities. We're not going to hold nothing back. You know, you'll get the opportunity just like we're getting the opportunities. You know what I'm saying? And that unity will be enforced. We're doing this together. And that dignity of merit. You know, you have to have dignity in this walk as a musician or as an artist or whatever it is that you do, as an actress or actor.
So I see in order to join Loud, we don't, nowhere in here in the description of the acronym, does it say that we have to be able to hold our pitch?
No.
So I'm good?
Yeah.
I already told you I'm a member of the group. I'm just going to show up different places. I'll show up, scoop somebody off the keyboard, I'll play a song and run out. Or you'll see me in the tenor section.
Total Praise is also signed under Loud Productions.
I figured.
And so Loud Productions, this is our first event putting on for Total Praise. In their first live recording. So all of the muscle work is being produced through Loud Productions to make sure that this is a stellar recording next Saturday.
Y'all, I'm talking to my boy, my cousin, my grandson, my nephew, my twin, my uncle, my granddaddy, Jesse D. Williams, y'all. Y'all stay tuned, stay locked. We're going to pay some bills. We're going to be right back after these messages. I got some more conversation with the one and only Jesse Williams before he got to leave and go. There she go, my girl, Erna Burner. Erna French talking about no singing. Oh, yes, the devil is alive.
Auntie Erna.
I am singing. This is, the scripture says, he that is merry, let him sing. And I am merry. I'm just happy to be sitting here with the good Right Reverend Robert Kelly.
You know what?
Y'all stay tuned, stay locked. We'll be back after these messages.
MeTooMusic presents the St. Louis Area Fellowship 3 Every Time. The new live project featuring Pastor Raphael Darden, Jesse Williams, Pastor Michael Lampkin, Scooter Lamont, Mark David Goins, Corn Robinson Jr., Leon Richardson, Tamika Fogarty, Mitchell Ford, Christopher J. Watkins, Leandra Hills, Amy Connor, Jennifer Kelly, Jermaine Manor, Jesse Prather, Lady Charnel Jones Franklin, Dr. Timothy D. Price III, Shawanda Smith, Rodney Douglas, and Mariah Harris. It's available now for free download at MeTooMusic.com/thesource. That's MeTooMusic.com/thesource. And the entire recording can be viewed on Levi MeTooMusic King YouTube page. St. Louis Area Fellowship 3. Every time. Every time. Get it now. Everybody sing it with a laugh.
Hey everybody, this is Christopher J. Watkins. Please check out my brand new single, Coming My Way. Coming My Way. Available on all digital outlets. It's coming my way.
It's coming my way.
Michael Lampkin. The Right Time. The new EP from singer-songwriter and musician, featuring Better. The Fight Is Over. It's available now on all digital outlets and CD. Michael Lampkin, The Right Time. The Right Time. Get it today. I am Levi 2 King.
Don Rice, man.
Dr. Alvin Gwen. Rob Like I Said with it. And you're listening to MeTooMusic Show. MeTooMusic Show.
Y'all, we are back, and I'm sitting here with the one and only, my boy, Jesse Williams. Pastor Darnell Banks. What up, Darnell? Good evening. Good evening. We're here to talk just a little bit more before Jesse gets out of here. He just stopped by just for a minute. Real quick, though. Yesterday, we were part of something together, man. We experienced something. You didn't stay for the whole thing, but you were there.
Oh, shady.
You were there. You were there. Yeah, you know we shady over here.
Yes. Thank you, Pastor Macadamia.
We were there for. We were in. Where were we, man? First of all,
we were in Defiance, Missouri.
Defiance. It was an hour away from me. How far from you?
About 40 minutes.
Okay. It was an hour from me. We were out in Defiance, Missouri, past Chesterfield. We were out there on Daniel Boone's family farm, right?
Yes.
And it was this like private, secret thing that Lloyd Nix headed up. What was it called? The Kingdom Collective, I believe?
Listen, it was called Excellence for me. Because it
Wasn't
was
it amazing,
excellent.
man?
It was excellent. Lloyd, shout out to Lloyd Nix. Lloyd is actually one of the special guests for our live recording next Saturday. So I'm encouraging everybody to come out. He's actually going to be on an amazing song. And
Of course.
Listen, hey, I'm excited to hear
Like
him
you
on.
had to tell us that.
Oh, man, get out
Like
of
we
here.
know. We know.
But yesterday,
Jesse and Lloyd.
but this
Total
man,
praise.
this man yesterday brought some of the most amazing people together just to write music.
Y'all.
Like-
and it started at what, 9:30 a.m.?
Yes.
It was from 9:30 until we left about right before 8 o'clock. And so what he did was none of us knew. Did you know I was coming?
No.
I didn't know you were coming. Mark David was there. Mark David Goins was there. I had no clue he was going to be there. So a few other people there. Quincy was there. Quincy Scott.
Chris Watkins.
Chris Watkins was there.
Yeah. Some A&R people from Nashville.
They were there sitting in the cut.
Like, yeah.
And then it was about, I would say total, it was probably at the end of the day when we all came back together, because they did breakfast, they fed us, we went off, they split everybody up in different groups. So me and Jesse never got to work together yesterday.
Yep.
Lloyd is smart about that, because
Yes.
Lloyd is like, man, they back home together. They can
Right.
work together anytime. I want to put them in the room with some people that they've never even met.
Never even met.
And you had to go in a room, and each group probably had about 5 people, 4 or 5 people in it.
Yep.
And you had to sit there, have a conversation. How long did it last? 3 hours for that particular one? And we did 2 sessions. You were gone by the second session, right? But he was a part of the first session.
I started off the second session.
You did start off the second.
Because
Oh,
I wrote with the group for the second session.
Who was in your second session?
It was Mark Gully.
I thought he was in your first session.
No. I came from work, and what I did was I snuck in on Lloyd's first session. So I was up there with him, listening in on them finishing up their song.
That was a good song too.
Yes, and then and that's like going back to what you were saying. Like literally, we walked in the room. Hey, how you doing? Where you from?
Exactly.
What's going on in life? What you want to write about?
Yep.
Anything brewing? Oh, well, I got this idea, or you may not have had an idea at all. So, literally in my room, the guy hit a chord, and Cestus, I hope I didn't mess up his name.
I think that's his name.
But Cestus just did, and I said, wait a minute. I said, I got some words for that Anna line. And I mean, that's just how it worked. So, yeah, it was amazing.
It was amazing. So, I mean, literally, you say, yeah, I'm so-and-so, I'm from so-and-so. They'll say, okay, yeah, I'm from Nashville.
Yep.
Okay, it was a guy there from Virginia. There were a lot of people there from the Crossing Church. I think total, at the end of the day, when I sat there and counted, by the way. I'm petty like that sometimes. And when I counted, it was roughly about 80 people.
Wow.
In the room, 75 to 80 people. And people kind of moving, so I lost count. But man, you just talk to somebody, have a conversation. Yeah, I'm so-and-so from so-and-so. And then somebody asks a question like, well, what do you think I remember Chris Watkins asked the question because he was in our first group. And shout out to Toya, by the way. Toya was in our group. And man, Toya's from this area. This is my first opportunity working with Toya.
Wow.
And I try to work with everybody. Amazing experience, man. She's really a great talent. She's good at what she does. Chris will just ask a question. How do y'all see your children? He asked us. Like, how is it trying to how hard is it when your children get older, for those who have adult children, to let go and allow them to experience? And then everybody answered, and he said, yeah, that's how I see God seeing us. And before we knew it, we literally wrote a song off of that. We just start writing, man. And at the end of the day, every group came together in this one big room, and we presented. It was like a mini concert. We presented our songs to one another. It was amazing, man.
Yeah, shout out to you, Lord.
Shout out to Lord,
Thank
man.
you again.
Absolutely.
Looking forward to the next one.
Absolutely. Plus, you left before dinner, man. They had this macaroni and cheese pasta. Woo!
Well, let me tell you why I left, because I was special guest at Reverend Brian Weaver's concert last night at Central Baptist. So I had to.
You left for a good reason.
Yeah, I had to do a double obligation.
You left for a good reason. Okay, so I got a question. You've lived in different states. Okay. You've lived in Kentucky, right? Mm-hmm. Kentucky is a state, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kentucky. You live somewhere on the East Coast, like Maryland or somewhere? Connecticut. Uh-huh. Anywhere else you've lived other than St. Louis?
That's it.
Okay, so you lived in different states. How do their gospel scenes compare or differ to St. Louis's gospel scene?
Whew. Let me start with Kentucky. Mm-hmm. Kentucky, I'll never forget when I moved there, they was like, bring that St. Louis here, bring that St. Louis, And I kept asking myself, okay, but this is not St. Louis. Mm-hmm. Now, what's different about Kentucky is their drive musically for me. Mm-hmm. And I'm only saying that because I've experienced it. In Kentucky, you will have a group of musicians and singers that don't mind rehearsing and perfecting their craft. Mm-hmm. Like, they're excited to build something. Mm-hmm. It's like, okay, well, I worked all day and I got rehearsal. You're not going to that rehearsal saying, I'm tired because I've been all day. You're actually excited to go to that rehearsal because there's going to be a chemistry there that is going to ignite something great. And I think that's what is set apart. Now, St. Louis to me has had that drive, of course, but just my opinion, I think that it's lessening in this period that we are in now. Drive,
Chris Watkins. Good
the
afternoon.
Drive.
He and I just kind of had a conversation about this 2 days ago.
Yes, the drive.
And you said it's lessening now. Yeah, we'll talk about that off air. What my opinion is. You free to express your opinion. I just don't express mine necessarily.
Absolutely, I got it. And
yeah.
I'm
but
not.
No, you express yours.
Yeah, I'm not ashamed to say it. Kentucky, and kudos. Shout out to Jason Claiborne, St. Stephen Church, all those that I work with that took
Jason is a robot anyway.
That took my next level. Catch this. That took my next level of drive to the next level. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what they did.
So when you came back home, then
I'm like, hey, we ready to rehearse? What? Oh, okay. What, you can't make rehearsal? I wasn't used to. I can't make rehearsal. From anybody. I'm used to bands, singers, everybody, and I mean, we having a time. We producing stellar type of stuff. Connecticut is fast paced. East Coast has a sound, but then again, that drive. You see what I'm saying?
They have a drive too that we don't have quite.
No.
Their drive lacks.
Yeah,
okay.
I could kind of put them with St. Louis.
And when he's saying drive, y'all, he's kind of talking about, in a sense, their work ethic or
the work,
their drive to just do the work, be there, show up.
We want to do it.
Yeah,
we in it. We giving our all, and we're excited to produce something. You see what I'm saying? We have to get out of saying, okay, well, I'm a member of the praise team or the choir, and I'm just going to choir rehearsal. You know what I'm saying? Get out of that. Go back to the drawing board why you really love to do it. You see what I'm saying? And that'll make ministry and everything effective for everybody. So yeah.
What about we live in a different day now where everything is more universalized. because of the internet. So our sounds are not so different anymore, but is there still a distinct sound difference between St. Louis, Connecticut, and Kentucky?
Oh, absolutely.
There is a difference.
Oh, yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Explain that.
With that experience, I think that the sound that St. Louis has, I really can't put nothing on it. Now, I love Chris Watkins because he always, in his teaching, he'll say, give me that St. Louis sound. You know what I'm saying? We just have a character. You know what I'm saying? And those that are here in the city,
And when he
that
says it,
adapts
y'all
to-
know it. Y'all know what to give them.
You know what I'm saying? And then, but those of us that are here, all we know how to do, we probably can't pinpoint it, but we could go and teach it to somebody else. So that's basically what happens. Yeah.
That's cool, man. That is cool. Pastor Alfonso Zito, Harry, what up, man? Of course we can't leave out Betsy, the Mrs. Catherine Elizabeth Parker Williams.
Catherine Elizabeth Williams.
Ain't no hyphenated nothing in there.
No.
It's just Catherine Elizabeth
Yeah.
Williams. Betsy got the most names of anybody I ever met in my life. Betsy, have you ever been afraid? No, that wasn't y'all song. You got to go, what was that song? Anyway, I'll never do that like that. She'll Betsy go off. That group she used to be a part of. Anyway, what's Betsy's role in, let's say, Loud Productions, just your ministry period, and or Total Praise?
She is my number one supporter. And I thank God for a wife that that says, you know, this is my husband's dream, but I'm a dreaming with him. You know what I'm saying? I want the best for it too. So Betsy, in Total Praise, let me just be straight to the point. In Total Praise, she is over our wardrobe department, and just wherever she can give assistance, she does it, and she does it well. She's an amazing woman. And I thank God for her. And
So
all
she's
of
just
her
a great
assistance.
support.
Yeah, and push her. Oh my gosh, push. Don't let me get lazy, and don't let her see it or
Really?
catch it or feel it. Oh gosh.
Wow, that's good.
So what are you doing today? What song did you write today? Don't let me say no. Okay, well you need to go get on your face and write something.
I'm glad you said that. Does she recognize when you're in your mode and your process and your zone for writing? Does she recognize it? Is she one that? Because I've seen some wives who don't know where to back out and get out of your zone, out of your space. How does she recognize? Does she do well, or does she sometimes cross the line?
Right now, she's never crossed the line. Thank the Lord. I can tell you that. I'm grateful for that. But there has been times where I'm in the middle of something, and she'll call me and want to talk, and I'm like, oh, I just have to get this line out. Like, can I call you back? Because now, I can say I'm writing, or she could hear in my voice, you busy doing something, and she back, call me right back. So yeah.
So that's good that she recognizes it.
Yes.
That's what my main question was. Does she recognize you in your zone?
Yes.
And does she back out? I think that's one thing. I know some wives of songwriters and artists that in a sense get jealous of, it's almost like they view the music side of their husbands almost as another woman.
Wow.
They tend to get jealous and possessive.
Wow.
They don't want anything getting in the way, instead of just backing back and saying, okay, do your thing. I'll be here when you're done. That's what I
Right.
wanted to know. That's interesting to me. I know I got a lot of buddies, man, who sometimes have issues with their wives not allowing them that space.
Yeah.
Not allowing them that opportunity to get in that zone. Okay, so Jennifer Candler Shelley. Yep, that's your name. She says, thank you, Dello Thefford, Dr. Doris Jones Wilson, Professor Anita Watkins Stevens, Joseph Price, all of them, she says, for the St. Louis sound, is what she's referring to, what you were talking about a little while ago. Definitely shout out to all of those who came before us, whose shoulders we stand on.
Thank you.
Man, and that's the one thing I can't stand about. First of all, we know we're getting old when we start talking about the younger crew coming up, and what they're doing wrong. I try not to be in that conversation, or try not to kick off that conversation. It's just natural when you get older. But the one thing I can say I don't care for, I had this conversation with Quincy yesterday and Mark David at the Kingdom Collective. I was telling Quincy man, what you have to do is learn your history in your area. Know who did what, know who recorded what, know who's responsible for this, know who was the go-to for that. All of that, you have to know that, because there's an old saying that says a man that doesn't know his history is bound to repeat its failures. And in St. Louis, we're going to repeat some of the failures of St. Louis in the gospel music scene if we don't know our history. That's why I love Dr. Dello Thetford, Dr. Doris Jones Wilson, Malcolm Speed, Anthony White, Professor Anita Watkins Stevens, Joseph Price, every last one of them, man, who showed Pastor Gerald Ford, Bishop Wyatt Greenlee, Rusty Watson, John Selders, David Foote, all of them that were there.
And then those that most definitely to all of those names that were listed and mentioned, because we are standing on their shoulders and we are building.
Lillian
we're climbing.
Campbell.
We're not only standing on their shoulders, we're getting other shoulders. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
To go higher. And so that's what I love about that. But I definitely want to, now that we're talking about it, the sound. New Sunny Mount was my church home for many years. And when I grew up, there was a sound within that house that was deposited into me. And that sound came from
The Professor.
Ronald Metcalf. Ronald Metcalf was the musical director for Over the Chancel Choir, and Dr. Leo Davis.
Man, I forgot about that. Right.
That was the core of my musical journey starting off.
I forgot about Dr. Leo Davis. Oh, wow.
And,
Sunny Mount,
and Gregory Geddes.
Gregory Geddes, whose new name is
Jahari.
Yeah, I don't want to disrespect it and mess it up, but yeah. Yeah, definitely legend in our area.
Every Sunday, every choir rehearsal, that was in me. You know what I'm saying? Their styles and all of that. So yeah,
man.
Shout out to those individuals too, and God rest Ronald Metcalf. So
yeah, those are the professors right there, boy. I forgot about Dr. Leo Davis. Wow, man, that is See, that's what I was talking about yesterday, Quincy. I ain't see you watching yet. Watch this when you check out this replay. That's what I'm talking about. You got to know something about your history. You have to have some foundation under you. You can't build on something, and it's important to, if you're going to build anything as an artist, if you're going to build, quote unquote, your ministry, your music ministry, it is your responsibility to know if you're building on dirt, trying to build on dirt, if you're trying to build on grass, if you're trying to build on sand, or if you're trying to build on a firm foundation, on a rock, on concrete, on foundation. That's your responsibility to know what you're standing on, to know if this frame that you're going to put up is going to even hold. That's your responsibility. So I love the fact that you just exemplified that. You showed us your foundation. You know your St. Louis history, all of the above, and people who know where they come from, people who know what they're building on to build your house and to build your frame. Yeah, you know that it's going to last, it's going to stand, because you know what you're building on. I love that, man. I love that. Hey, let's play one more song real quick, and then we're going to come back and talk our last segment to Jesse before he goes. He's doing his reunion concert with what was the name of y'all's group back in the
Pastor Macadamia. No.
I heard you say it earlier. I didn't know what you was talking
Pastor
about.
Mac. Pastor White Cheddar Cheese.
I'm sitting here, y'all, with Aura Robert Kelly, the Reverend Robert Vibe.
Oh, God.
Vibe. All right, we're going to play another song, y'all.
Father, we come to say that we love you.
Now, this is not the Shalom version. This is the Total Praise version. Isn't it? Yep, we praise.
We make a declaration that we shall praise your name. We shall give you all the glory.
I'm singing these words
right. We shall give you all the honor.
I'm sorry, Erna. I'm going to apologize now. I'm singing.
Hallelujah.
Put your hands together, Erna. I can't see you, Erna.
Hallelujah. Just a simple worship song.
To the Lord.
Lift it up with us.
Here we go. To Lord, let your glory reign. I was close enough. From heaven above,
honor and power be to the one above. God, let your glory rain. From heaven above. Jehovah,
you reign.
we proclaim that there is none like you.
None like you.
Because of you, I am made new. And Father, we worship you. Come on, lift your voices. Lord,
you are great. Sing it out over there.
Lord, you are. And you are mighty.
You are mighty.
And we praise your name. Lord, you are. Yeah.
Lord, you are wonderful.
And you are so mighty.
Lord, you are mighty.
And we praise
Yours. Oh, yeah.
the one above.
Erna, you just get used to
Your
it.
glory rain from heaven above.
Sing, Aura.
To the one above. Hallelujah. God, let your glory rain from heaven above. Jehovah, you reign. And we proclaim that there is none like you. Thank you, Jesus. Because of you, I am made new. Father, we worship you.
That's me. Yeah.
And you are so mighty, God. Yes, you are.
How you shall do?
And we praise your name.
I don't like this song no way. Let's talk real quick. He got to go to rehearsal, y'all. I forgot. I'm the one saying all earlier we got to catch him before you go, and wasn't paying attention to myself. I knew you had rehearsal at 3 o'clock today. Okay, November 19th, but I want to do it justice.
Absolutely.
November 19th, we're going to be at the Shalom Church. Is the event, first of all, is the Eventbrite thing, is that something we have to do?
Yes.
Or is that if you just want to see, period?
No, we're encouraging everybody to do Eventbrite.
Encouraging or it's mandatory?
It's mandatory because we have to keep counting seats.
Got you. Go on Eventbrite. What's the link? How do we get to the link?
It is in my bio on Facebook, Jesse D. Williams, and it is in my bio on IG.
Y'all got that. If you want to go to the Jennifer, I know you got it, Jennifer. Jennifer, can you post it right here? Because you're right here.
Here, let me see if I can post it.
Yeah, just post it right here in the chat real quick.
And also, if you go on Eventbrite, you can just type in Jesse D. Williams and it'll come right up.
Oh, cool. Go to Eventbrite, type Jesse. That's Jesse. Jesse. You said Jesse D. Williams or Jesse Williams?
Jesse D. Williams.
Jesse D. Williams, a period with the D?
Uh-huh.
Okay, November 19th. We're going to be at Shalom at 2 o'clock. 3 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
On the dot.
On the dot. Talk to us about the 19th.
So, the 19th, we have Josh Brown is our producer.
Jennifer did it. Thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you, Jennifer. He is our producer. He will be producing this project.
Shout out to the nephew again.
We got Corey Fuller on organ, Kenyon Sanders on bass, Marcus Lampkin on drums, and our other drummer, which is Jeffrey Booman.
Anton Burks.
Hitting some numbers as well with us. Listen, y'all, we starting at 2 o'clock. Come on, fill up the house. It's our first live recording. We got a lot of great music to share with you all, and we will be recording a few that you've already heard. And so we're excited.
Are you telling people what they are, or is it a surprise?
Huh?
Or are you telling us what songs you're doing that we heard?
No.
Oh, it's a surprise.
Yeah. I do have a big surprise at the end that I don't think has ever been done. Yeah, I got it.
Y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Go on Eventbrite. We're going to be there at Shalom. You have to go on Eventbrite and reserve your seat or register, period, to come, right?
Yeah.
It's not reserved seats, though.
Right.
It's just you got to get on the list so you can come. How is that working when we get there? So we'll know.
And it's free. So when you get there,
and it's free.
Yes, it is free. And so when you get there, there will somebody be there to greet you, and then you will show them your Eventbrite confirmation, and then you will go and enjoy the live recording. Those that by chance, for elderly people that are not tech savvy, we will have a station for you.
Okay.
To get there early.
So on
and
Eventbrite, does it ask you how many guests you have coming with you?
Yes.
So they're going to look at that and then count your guests with you. Don't come in there slick, St. Louis. Come on, just do it right. Follow orders, follow instructions.
But you know what? They can't do that because we've only allowed 2 people per person.
So
that's going to cut out somebody saying, well, I got 10 people and only 2 people come with
I'm
them.
glad y'all hearing this here. So you only get a +1.
Yes.
Or is it 2 extra people? You get +2 or +1?
It's plus. So it's you and the other person.
So you only get a +1. So it's only 2 total. So everybody that shows their Eventbrite registration, you can only have 1 person with you. So don't come up in there being slick.
If you got a whole family, if it's 4 y'all, then you can register 2 as the wife, and then the husband can register the other 2.
There we go.
Yep.
There we go. Y'all got that? All right, we're going to be there next week, 2 o'clock. Anything else you want to talk about with next week on the 19th?
We just ready to have a good time. It's going to be an A-line recording. Jason Claiborne will be there. Lloyd Nix will be there. We're excited. There's a lot of people traveling in from Ohio, from everywhere, and so I'm excited.
Are we dressing up? Is this video recording as well?
No, it won't be video.
It won't be video, okay.
Yeah, we will be dressed up, so if you want to feel like you a part of it, come on and throw something on with us in the afternoon next Saturday.
Are you calling police on people who just get up there in the tenor section and start singing?
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, Jesse, my boy, my grandson, my granddaddy, my uncle, my nephew, Jesse Donald Williams. Oh, I said his middle name. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Man, is your mama singing with you for the recording?
Yeah.
Boy, I love your mama, man.
Yeah.
You talking about real support. That's how you do it. I love your mother. Shout out to your mom.
Thank
All
you.
right. I'm going home. I'm playing this while he's walking out the door. I'm just going to push play. Y'all just going to listen anyway. This is Jesse Williams.
Thank you, all.
Great is the Lord. St. Louis Area Fellowship. I had to throw something else in there now. You already know it.
It's the MeTooMusic Show. Hey, we're playing music and we're talking
walking
about
them out,
it right
y'all.
here on the MeTooMusic Show.
Come on, if you know that the Lord is great and that He can do anything, put your hands together. Come on. Great is the Lord, He can do anything. 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 Great is the Lord. He is King of Kings. Yeah, and He is great is. Yeah, great is the Lord. He can do anything. Oh, yeah. say